One of the things I've been asked a lot is how do you tell the tent sites? Of course, they're marked on the Guthook app that most thru hikers use, but sometimes there'll be some extra ones that you don't know about. And let me show you how you can tell the tent sites. Very easy. There happen to be a whole bunch, but you'll just see all the ground, and then all of a sudden you see this just plain dirt. A lot of times you'll see rocks around because people use rocks to hold down the sides of the tents, or stakes, but just a plain piece of dirt. Here's another one. And then right up here, here's another one. And there are a few up there. Now the ones up there, this is actually a big piece of granite. So you can't put stakes in those, but if you have a freestanding tent, you're fine. That's your class for today. Now we're taking off, headed up the trail, looking for water. I've got plenty of water, but I will be looking for some extra and see how much we get in today. Getting my usual start. Wasn't quite on top this morning, so I just kind of relaxed, had my coffee. I ate some oatmeal, and I finished editing a video that I'll be able to post once I get service. So I've been very productive today, still. And by the way, good morning. Good morning from this beautiful land of Yosemite in the high country. Nice cool breeze, clouds rolling in. So I might have a little storm coming. That'd be nice. Already been rained on a couple times. Isn't that beautiful coming out the meadow? It's a little late, but still might see some deer. There are a lot of dried up streams going across this meadow here, but there'll be more water up in the trees, but this is just so beautiful. Look at those clouds. Wow, and just like that, the meadow goes from lush green to dry brown. Here's some water. Looking beautiful. I think I'll grab some. Whole bunch of big trees cut back in this area. Big. Thank you, trail maintenance crew, for cutting this blow down across the trail. Very recent. I'm getting some nice sprinkles of sun rain. I call it sun rain because there's no clouds directly over me, but there's some back there. Feels good. Not worried about anything getting wet. It's all tucked away in my New Zealand bag, and then the top knot important stuff is in a waterproof bag, so we'll be good. Right now I've got quite a long downhill down to the river, McCabe River, I think. But at first I kept checking the app to make sure I was on the right trail, because there was a junction up there, a three-way junction, and none of them said Pacific Crest Trail. One of the things I found out, or figured out, or observed in Yosemite, the Pacific Crest Trail is not really marked. Once in a while, like maybe at a road, you'll see a sign that says Pacific Crest Trail, but other than that, nothing. The big thing for Yosemite, obviously, is the John Muir Trail, the JMT. Now, this particular section here does not overlay with the JMT. It broke off, shortly after Tuolumne, I think, because the JMT goes across the back down into the valley, and the PCT, I think, goes around the right side of the valley and then out to the north. So there is no overlap, which means I'm basically all by myself again. However, this section is part of a Tahoe route or something. There's several people who come in, I can't recall, bench something, they come in, and then they go up to South Tahoe. So that overlaps this. But I tell you what, not many PCTers out this year, or that I've run into. Although I saw the Jesus and Grit again last night. They passed me. Last time I saw them was just outside of Kennedy a couple days. But anyway, when I was on the section where the JMT overlaps the PCT, lots of JMTers this year. I bet 20 to 30 minimum people that passed going both north and southbound doing the JMT. And then a lot of areas are day hike areas like the Ray Lakes Loop and stuff like that. So back out to the Solitude, headed down the mountain to a beautiful river where I will have lunch. Here she is, beautiful river. Wow. All I need to do is find a safe place to cross. I hopped across there. All right, coming down pretty good for my lunch break. Just had a big old thunder. Didn't see the lightning. I think I'll just sit tight for a bit. Let it pass. It's actually hailing now. Coming down to check my river crossing. Looks like I'll be okay on the rocks. I'm under a tree. Uh-huh. Look at that. Okay, I am all rain geared out. Cross that bad boy. Only slipped once. Some of the rocks are pretty slippery. In the middle of all that craziness, the thunder and the torrential rain and hail, a ranger comes through. Do you have your permit? Yep, got it right here. In a rainproof container. So here we go. We're headed up. I don't know if I'm going to get as far as I want today since I got a little behind preparing for all this wetness. But I don't know if I like rain better than hot. I think I like rain better. What a pain. All right, here we go. Hoping this is my last river crossing of the day. I'm gonna get across and then take all the rain gear off the pack and start drying stuff out. Sun's coming out. I don't know what kind of pine this is, but they are just so gorgeous. And there's like a whole bunch in this area right here. Right there, lining the trail. Very delicate. Definitely doing some steep climbing the last hour and a half. I just don't even know if you can tell how steep it is. Straight down the mountain. Almost there. 0.2 miles to go. Feels like 2 miles, but it's 0.2. I will be ready for the night.